So yeah, from there on, I raced for Club Bruce Rottweil that year. I really, really loved that team. It was the people were dead nice on the team. You know, we didn't have a lot of support or anything. I did go through a few bikes that year, but I think quite a few people did back then because it was kind of new. And then the year after, I got an offer to ride for MB UK with Will Longdon was the main rider. I think GT UK or something, maybe one other team, and then there was a new team starting called Intense Kawasaki,
which was the Kawasaki. Yeah. Was that with Steve Jones? Was he on that as well?
Yep. Steve Jones.
THE fenders.
Yeah. Still the best mudguards, them things, other than RRP, obviously. So I was like, I didn't know what team to go with, to be honest. But at the time, Chris Porter from Mojo, he was importing Intense, and he was taking me on a few. I've got to say, Jerry Dyer helped me out loads in Club Bruce Rottweil year. He used to, because he was running the dirt team, and he was letting me stay with them for free, and he got me like some sponsorship, like I got van sponsorship.
Oh, cool.
Which was mega. And then because I rode flat pedals, I guess not that many people did, so vans were coming into mountain biking a little bit. And then Jerry wanted me to ride for Dirt the next year, and I really wanted to ride for them because I was friends with them and stuff. And then he ended up leaving Dirt and starting Grip magazine, which didn't last very long. But so I ended up going with this Intense Kawasaki team because I was going on a few trips with MBR that Chris Porter worked for, and you know, he was saying how good the Intense was and this. And anyway, I went for that team, and obviously the bike was insanely cool. Like when we got it,
logos, man. I remember a picture in Dirt, you in a turn when it had Kawasaki and
it looked incredible, didn't it? So again, it wasn't a very good deal, really. I think Kawasaki UK sponsored the team. They gave the team a motocross bike to use, but Ali King, who was in Masters, he did motocross or something, so he got the motocross bike.
Just one bike.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
No.
But to be honest, I was focused on downhill, and I didn't care. I just wanted to do downhill at that point.
Yeah.
And then I think I was supposed to get $6,000 that year salary and a bit of money towards me European World Cups, not the foreign, the ones in America and stuff. And I don't know what happened. I didn't seem to go as good that year. Well, the first World Cup I did all right, got like 27th, and then the next race we went to, me, Steve Gill, Chico Hook, and Anthony Revel all borrowed this old motocross van that had beds in and stuff. We were told it was going to be this trick motocross van. It was going to, Revs had an HGV driving license, so he could drive it. Mate, this fella dropped it off. I had to drive to London, and in the passenger seat you could see the road. It had a flipping hole in it, like you could see the road. I'm like, it was the worst thing you've ever seen. Somebody had got sponsored by Red Bull, so we had about 20 crates of Red Bull. I didn't even know what Red Bull was, so I was just drinking it like water. I must have had about 10 cans a day going to and then we were going through this little town going towards the first World Cup in Leger. And Chico was sick as a dog, so he was on this bed upstairs, and there was just a big flat window. Revs was driving it. The steering wheel was like this. Gilly was in the middle. I was on the outside with my feet on the dash like that. And the next minute, we comes down this hill, and we started going quite fast. And then the lights were on red. But we'd been driving for that long, we weren't even talking anymore. And I just started to think, what's he doing? Looks over, and Revs' tongue was like this. You know, like super concentrating. And the air brakes had gone on the thing.
Oh no!
Yeah, and he's like this, and I'm like, I figured out it was nothing was. There was literally the lights were on red and there was cars going across at the bottom. Steve Gill figured it out, and I just remember him going, "No," in this like slow motion voice. And when I'm nervous, I laugh and I started laughing, but I was shitting my pants, and it was all like sort of in slow motion. And then as we were coming down the hill, there was a family in the middle of the road in a car, and I seen the fella like look, and then just accelerated off, and we just went boom, through the red light and up the other side. Mate, it could have been a disaster.
Jeez.
And then later on that day, we parked up to go to Mackey's like you do when you're in 98. And someone broke in and nicked Gilly's bag or something. And anyway, that was the start of the trip. So that first race was Leger World Cup.
That downhill. That's got a 4-cross dual lineup in that van, isn't it?
It is, because so me and Gilly were doing both.
Yeah.
And Chico and Revs were just doing dual.
Right, got you. Yeah.
I was on Intense. Gilly was on... Was he on Animal Orange then? Still.
Either Giant or that.
No, he might have been on Giant.
Yeah.
No, he was on Giant. And then Chico was on... I think Chico and Revs were on Saracen.
Oh, okay.
I think the truck was owned by the Saracen team manager.
Right, okay.
I think that's what it was. And then...
God, they had bad bikes back then, didn't they?
Crap.
Absolute. I wish I remember them.
Yeah, well, I've got a funny story about that the week after. So I've got this mega trick looking Intense Kawasaki. Gilly's got a nice bike. Them dudes are only doing slalom anyway. And then dual, sorry. So we did the first World Cup. I got 27th. It was all right. I had 1.85 Tioga tyres and it was muddy. So I think I was the highest placed Tioga rider. The fella was buzzing and I'm like, I come 27th. Anyway, and then the next week was Maribor. Mate, that place was unreal. Like, it was the old Maribor track that you went up 2 chairlifts. And so it started way higher up and then went into the current sort of track now. That was another amazing track. And that night we all 4 of us went to do dual qualifying. I don't think Chico and Revs made it in, but I did all right in qualifying. I was like top 10 and Gilly qualified. And then they come up to what we parked the van at the bottom because we were staying in it. We put all our bikes in the back and went up, and they come up to watch us do dual. And then when the dual was over, we went down and someone had broke the bloody door off the back.
Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
I shone like a Focus spring deal.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
beautiful
good.
transition.
Right, I've got a question for you, David, to kick this final advert off.
Yeah.
What would you do with up to 400 euros
Yeah.
if you got it back when buying a bike?
Ooh, I could stay in the bike shop and spend my 400 euros on accessories.
Good point. Support your local bike shop. Great point.
I could take the 400 euros and go to another shop close by, maybe buy 400 euros of pasta, maybe go to the Euro
Fuels your
store,
ride.
get 400 euros and just, that's Christmas done for eternity. Just
True.
keep handing them out every
Lottery
year.
tickets,
Yeah, beans,
tyres,
a
chamois cream,
new pet.
a new pet, perhaps a water dragon or an iguana. Lovely idea. Well, Focus are actually making that question a reality.
Nice.
Because with the Focus spring deals, you can grab up to 400 euros back when buying a new bike. If you want to find out more, check out the terms and conditions and all of the details in the link. We're going to put that below, and I'm also going to read it out.
Please.
Okay, you ready for me to read it out?
Yes, I'm.
This is old school, innit? Reading out links.
Yeah, anticipation.
I'm going
is
to do
high.
it anyway.
Please do
I'm
it.
doing it.
I want the deal.
ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC.
Ooh, nice. So that is ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC. And let us know in the comments what you would do with 400 euros. Best answer wins a signed ODub hat.
Oh, I like it. Good.
All right.
I've got hats. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good
Okay,
for that.
okay.
Hey, can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
on my face.
Yeah.
So
And
they
on
can't
my
see me now.
gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.